Welcome back to Too Old and Too Slow, and this is the second part of the 2024 season finale series. If you haven't seen the first video, it's here or somewhere. Click on that, watch the first video, and then you can come back and watch the second race. This was a hell of a race. It's definitely worth sitting back and enjoying me as I battle around Silverstone in my 1973 Formula Ford. Welcome back to Silverstone. There's a lot to see this weekend, including these amazing cars from the Derek Bell Trophy. In the last episode, you probably saw that my stainless steel exhaust cracked. I replaced that with an old steel exhaust I had, but these problems were small compared to other competitors who had bigger problems than I had. Race 1 was great fun with some spinners. We had some overtakes. More spinners. And some great overtakes, including this one on me by Grace Parkington. So it's time for the last race of the season. The car's all prepped, ready to go. I'm ready to go as well. So I'm starting slightly out of position because of the spin in the last race. So I'm going to have to see how I can possibly get further forward. I'm directly behind Stuart Kestenbaum, who's a wily old racer who you may have seen in my last video from Croft. So I'm going to sit behind him and see where we end up. It's going to be, as ever, a bit of a fight around the first corner. And then sit with him, and hopefully I can find a way through the traffic with him. So, join me on the last race of the 2024 season. As we head out the assembly area, you can see the track conditions are very different. This is going to be a dry race. I've got a full dry setup and can't wait to get going. And the lights go out and I get a great start. I'm going to stick with Stuart as far as I can, stay on the inside for the first corner. The first couple of corners were pretty clean and I'm still in a good position. I'm sitting tight behind the car in front and hopefully I'm going to get a tow down the straight. As I come into Luffield, I'm a little bit too quick, the car's not turning in. I leave a wide open space on the inside, and that allows Ben Hadfield to go up on the inside as I run a little bit wide. I'm still hanging on to the group in front and trying to get close enough to get a tow down the straight. As we come into Brooklands, I'm going to look for a slightly wider line to get some power on and drive myself towards Luffield. Pushing hard through cops, and the cars in front head out wide, and hopefully that will give me a chance to close the gap to them. My mirrors, out of nowhere comes Colin Williams in his PRS. I didn't even know he was at the meeting this weekend, so I was surprised to see him come flying past me. Colin is a quick driver, I'm going to sit on his gearbox and hopefully he'll pull me through and give me a chance to get past the cars in front. I'm getting a really good tow from Colin, and I'm going to follow him through copse. As I go around on the left hand side, I can see a couple of cars have left the racing circuit, and again that gives me another chance to haul them in. With the tow, it puts me in a really good position on the right hander, and I get a good drive out there, and that's Philip Senior on the left hand side. I've got a good run down the straight towards Brooklands, and because of the straight line speed my car has with the engine which was rebuilt recently, that gets me into the left hander ahead of Phil. The cars in front are having a merry old battle. That gives me a chance to get up. I think Ben Hadfield on the left hand side is being compromised, and that gives me a chance to hopefully drive down the Wellington Straight towards Brooklands and get past him. Find myself right behind Grace Parkington again, and I get a good drive out of the right-hander Luffield. Ben's behind me, and I wonder if I can drive down the straight and get past her. And Grace is defending well as we go into the right-hander. I look on the inside and I see if I can get round there. Nope, not enough room. I'm compromised, and there goes Ben Hadfield. I get a good tow down the straight into Brooklands. I'm slightly compromised by Grace's position. She's blocked me well. The car's slower than I would like. And on the left hand side comes Ben Hadfield, and he's on the outside, not the best place to be, and hopefully I can drag my way down through Westcott and down the straight. As we go down the short run towards Maggots on the left hand side, I can see Ben Hadfield all over me. I'm looking to go maybe on the inside of Grace, and then on the left hand side there goes Ben Hadfield going for the high, wide and handsome line. He overtakes me and Grace. Now that's a hell of a manoeuvre. About half a lap further on, we find ourselves in a position around Luffield. That's Philip Senior on the inside in the green Royale RP24. And there's a few of us who are looking for the same piece of track as we come out around Westcott. There's some real close wheel-to-wheel racing. I get the car nice and tight. I'm looking for that inside line I'll be looking for again. Outbrake Grace, and I'm in front of her. The group here is very closely matched. Nick Shepherd on the left, and in front of me in the Royale is Philip Shepherd. I get a strong toe and I'm on the inside line through here, but my position is compromised. I get ahead, but not quite the speed. I lose the speed going through copse. It's easy to get distracted with the group in front, and that's what happened to me at Croft. I'm watching Grace carefully in my mirrors to see if she's going to try and make a comeback. I know she's capable of getting past me. She did an excellent job in the first race. This is just the racing that all Formula Ford drivers love, real wheel-to-wheel stuff. As I turn in, the car's right on the edge of grip. I'm just trying to get the car in the position that I can get around Nick. It's very, very tight. He gives me just enough room and I can't quite take the position. As we head down the Wellington Straight, there is a yellow flag. Not quite sure what that's for, but this is one of the best places to overtake, and that's going to compromise any opportunity any of us have to overtake around the section of bends. Things are getting tight. We're starting to run out of time now. I've got to try and put pressure on Nick. I'm going to make sure I'm all over the back of his car, in his mirrors, but he's not falling for that. He's driving a very neat line and not succumbing to the pressure I'm putting on him. Just ahead of me I can see a bit of a commotion. What's that? Is that a yellow PRS I see in the sand trap? And that is the end of Colin's race. As we charge down the straight on the right hand side, I saw the flash of the last lap board. So this is it. This is the last opportunity I've got to get past Nick. I'm focusing on driving in the neatest line as possible, and that wasn't quite it. As we head towards a right-hander, there's the yellow flags out. That means there's no opportunity to overtake here. All I can do is just squeeze up as close as I can towards Nick and see if I can get a drag down the main straight. So it's all down to the last 3 corners. I have a little look on the inside. Any joy there? Nope. That's blocked quite successfully by Nick, and I'm going to have to try and do something imaginative around Luffield, but I just don't think I'm close enough, and I just haven't got the speed. And as I head across the line, that is the end of my season, the end of the race, and what a great race that was. My fastest time was 1:05.4, so I'm very happy with that. So that race concludes the 2024 season. I think it's been the best season that I've been racing since I started just 5 or 6 years ago. I've really benefited from having a reliable and really strong engine, so thanks to Nigel Lingwood for building me such an amazing motor. So with the end of this season, I'm going to start a new series. I'll be announcing it next week. It's something a little bit different, and here's a bit of a teaser of what it could be. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this year and this video, And please stay tuned and catch the new series as it comes out. I hope to release at least 2 or 3 or 4 videos a month going forward through the winter season. Please remember to like and subscribe, because that always helps the algorithm and helps me promote my channel. So for the last time in the 2024 season, thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.